Hello, everyone. Dancing Queen is back.
Yes.
I like how you say Dancing Queen. I like that. It's sexy.
Thank you.
So, how are you?
Good. You are very comfortable today.
Oh.
A very opposite of.
But
what
I'm
I
very
was.
tired. Can you hear my breath? I'm like
So
because I just finished dancing.
exactly.
And we took like several takes. So
way too many takes.
oh my goodness.
way
Oh my
too many
goodness.
takes.
Mhm.
We are making Stephanie dance in
Very early in the morning.
bright and early,
Uh-huh.
bright and early. Now for the past week, we have a chance to see, of course, Teen Top's track. So today we're going to be looking at Teen Top's 긴생머리군요.
Oh yes.
Now, I think that
긴생머리군요. Now this song is like stuck in my head, and when I go to sleep, no, seriously, like la 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 la, that part, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm dreaming about it.
I think this is going
I'm
to
not dreaming about Teen Top. Sorry. Don't scare me, Teen Top fans.
Yeah, no. She's not dreaming about Teen Top. She's dreaming about the song.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Really?
Really?
really.
Well, you know
Anyways.
that Teen Top's CEO is Andy, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Which was
And a lot of our former managers are working there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how'd you know?
I actually ran into a couple of them.
Really?
Yeah, ran into a couple of them.
Mm.
Anyways, so
Anyway.
today, now I know that last week, so we were able to talk about Girls' Day. I was about to say Girls' Generation.
I know, seriously, it's like in our.
It's
It's in us.
yes, it's planted in us. The natural,
It's like brainwashed.
it's like natural urge. Whenever Girls comes out, it's like Girls' Generation.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
But
just
Girls'
family
Day.
level. Yeah,
we
Girls'
did
Day.
기대해.
And then we
and
also
Kara.
did Kana as well.
Uh-huh.
And
You know what? The drama that I watched. It's that drama is like now it's over. It's finished. But 그 겨울 바람이 분다.
yeah,
조인성 also he had like his fashion item is suspender.
well,
Did you see it? No.
no,
Did you see that drama at all?
no.
Oh my goodness.
I
But
caught
yes, the suspender that I used in a video, the link that we updated.
Uploaded.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Wow.
So I'm like, Joey's.
oh dear Lord.
I know, but yes. But thank you for checking our videos. Last time it was
We had actually a lot of views. We had a huge amount of views.
So happy about it.
And
Because we worried a lot.
yeah, I know it was a first segment, and we did worry a lot. But we've gotten actually a lot of new listeners since last year's new lineup. We've been getting a lot more new listeners, and so just
Line up, people.
to kind of remind our listeners of why we're doing this segment in the first place is Korean choreographers have over the years started to use these quote point dances. So up until I guess even when I think starting from Cheonsangji days,
Oh my goodness.
you guys started using a little bit of that kind of
Oh my
choreography.
god, I just got a goosebump. Just saying 천상지, it's
Yeah, it's the same when you say
okay.
Isanjun,
I'm
but anyways.
Tomo Stephanie. So weird.
So weird. Anyways, but I mean, there were slowly but surely songs that were bringing out
Right.
certain point choreography. So you would
It's
see
the main choreography.
It was the main choreography instead of. I mean, it's not just an entire masterpiece. It was some type of dance that was
Right.
repeated.
Right. It's like when you see like when you do the speech, they have like a lot of things like in index card we do a lot of blah 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 thing, but there's key points, right? So it's like same thing. It's
Yeah.
the same method.
Very same method, but in the years, and especially recently, I think in the past 3 years or so, with the big boom of idols, we've been seeing a lot
K-pop.
more point dances. And so last week, obviously, it wasn't only the dance itself, but suspenders that was being used into it.
The fashion item.
Exactly. But this week, we're going to be looking at the adaptation
Right.
of a lot of different choreographies put together, so to speak.
Okay, so Teen Top, 긴생머리군요, they did the shake dance, and they call it Angry Gorilla, but that part, not that part, I didn't dance Angry Gorilla, because that part, I'm not very used to do all those, like, it's has to be very, like, energetic. Well, I'm energetic, but like it can be shown very like comically.
Not only that, I feel that I know that Teen Top is quite on the very skinny side, but because they are guys with that angry gorilla dance, I feel that it was easier for them to show
bring more
power and
right.
energy into it because they are guys. And even though it's the same power, I think a girl inevitably is not going to be able to show that much power.
But also, we found other key point dance, so that's why we are showing two parts of dance, which is shake and it's like Michael Jackson's step.
Yes.
Isn't it reminding you of Michael Jackson?
Actually, when I first saw the choreography, I saw their interview and they were asked a question. So what's the point dance this time around? And they said, the angry gorilla dance and all the shake dance. But I was like, wait, well, what about the Michael Jackson dance?
Exactly, because that part we're very used to.
Very, very used to.
Exactly. So like everyone's think like, oh, that will be the point dance. And that's because I could not practice the angry dance because I thought that was the point dance.
Exactly. That looks like more of the point dance than anything else.
Because it kind of comes out.
Yeah, it catches your eye if you watch it. It catches
your eyes, and it's very, because it's in us, like,
We practiced those kinds of choreographies in the past. So
it's like from like 80s.
Yeah.
And everyone, a lot of people followed, a lot of people copied,
Yeah, I think that it's safe to say that in the U.S., I mean, even when we like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Oh my goodness!
They didn't really have point dances. They were just, it was just the song was popular. It was just choreography. Even, I think maybe Britney Spears a little bit, slightly.
Yeah, but like her song was it repeats a lot. And
but it wasn't like the actual choreography was repetitive.
Right.
It was just, choreography. Christina Aguilera, not really. But if we look at Madonna, or if we look at Michael Jackson,
yes,
they put a lot of point dances into their choreography.
Of course, because he does like 2,000 pirouettes.
True.
He's like,
yeah, and then I mean, obviously, I know that there is a lot of talk that the moonwalk actually originated not from Michael Jackson, but from old jazz and R&B in the 50s.
But he nailed it. So.
But he nailed it. I mean, he made it popular. So whoever made it popular, I think, should take take the award home. But the first dance, obviously, is the shake dance. So I know that our listeners are watching the video right now as we speak. But before we go into the song break, let's cover the shake dance first, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when we say shake dance, it's not like body shake.
Yeah.
Right. Don't do that.
It's not like jewelry body shake over there. So I know body shake over there. Yeah.
No, it's not that. So it's obviously put your right hand up.
Okay.
And just shake it. Yeah. Shake it. Like after you wash your hands, you shake your hands, right?
Yeah.
It's like same thing.
Okay.
But just put your right hand up, one hand up, right above your forehead, right? A little bit up or higher. And then just shake it on the beat. Because when we hear it, it's like na, 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 right?
Yeah.
So each time, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 times.
Yeah. So each time they say, time the beat goes down, you just you shake your hand.
Right. But do it fast.
Okay.
Don't like na na na. No.
Yeah. So it's faster.
Do it. Like 2 times on na na.
Okay.
So na na.
Each syllable. Each syllable. Na 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 na.
Yeah. So when they do hey, so na 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 na, they do some kind of like a the phrase close, right? So just drop it like you're throwing something.
Okay.
So you go shake, 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 throw.
Okay.
And shake, 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 throw.
Okay.
Steps, there's no steps.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They kind of move and change their spot. So they're using the hands, they're using that time to change the formation.
Okay.
So steps, just,
because if you think about it, if you think about it that way, I know that a lot of, especially SM artists, they're trained to, when they change formation, it's very soldier-like.
Because there are a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Like, seriously, Teen Top is 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah? 6 members. Yeah.
Okay.
We're like,
I was like, wait, counting. I was like, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anyways.
but like, Super Junior.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. And it's also the choreography as well. I know that in the past, like Dongbangshiki and Super Junior, they'll use, lifting their torso and then putting their torso down to kind of use that formation, but kind of make it look like
it very clean.
Yeah,
very
make
neat.
it look like they're not really changing formation, but they're just kind of, doing the same movement. But I've noticed that, especially overall in this particular dance for Teen Top's 긴생머리군요, they have a lot of free choreography.
Right, it's like a freestyle, whatever they're, if you like to do.
So they have a lot of freedom to move around on stage.
Exactly, which I love about, because you get more energy from that.
Yeah, and I feel that it kind of helps bring the audience into it a little bit more, because we have a chance to see how the choreography can be. So let's say one of the members feels that, they want to do something different today. So while they're doing the shake dance, they might go down on their knees or something.
Yeah, and then they're okay about it.
Yeah, because they have that freedom to move around.
It's like YG also.
Yeah,
when I
YG.
see like Big Bang and even 21, they do whatever they would like to, they whatever they feel like, and they add their feelings to the song. So it's like each time it's the same choreography and same song, but something is different, which is like it gives a little taste,
Yeah, it gives you the freedom to show a different side to the choreography each stage.
Freedom. But SM, it's more like it's very like everything is like perfectly, matched. Everyone is matched.
Yeah. It's to the point where
it's a long training time.
Not that. Even if you look at Girls' Generation's videos, if you wanted to edit the videos with the performances, I've noticed the fans have quite ease editing the performances because they do the exact same
exactly.
thing. So
never changes. And also, when I said it's 9 people.
Yeah. So 9 girls
there are
moving
9
around.
girls, and try to do, when we talk about Super Junior, it's the same thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of members. And I've noticed that when it comes to formations, especially in Korea, because the members do tend to become a lot more these days, we seem to have a minimum of 4 to 5 members. And then there's more. There's 7, 9.
Oh, yeah, don't even stop.
There's so many members in
Japan,
a group.
do you know there are 48 members?
Yeah. They have, but they
What's
all.
the name of it? I forgot. It's
at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my tongue.
Exactly.
Anyways, but yes, I know that. But they also work as a subunit as well.
Yeah, but 48 people. Seriously,
True.
on the
40
one
members.
stage.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's just
That is crazy.
that kind of looks like Arirang's workshops whenever we go out.
It's like membership training.
It's like membership training. It's like all of us
Seriously.
out there on the same stage all at once. But
But they do the same. They sing, they dance.
no, of course.
It's incredible. So
For the formation, though, so if any of our listeners are planning on maybe doing this dance for a performance or whatever, you will have more of freedom to move around.
Right.
But we did talk a little
While
bit more
you
about,
shake your
yeah.
hands.
So we did talk a little bit about the shake dance. It's quite easy. Stephanie told us that the shake dance is.
I know you were following me.
Yes, I
when
was.
You watched me.
I was. But with the shake dance, obviously, every time you say na na na, just use each syllable and start shaking your hand as
Right.
much as possible. And then on top of that,
But don't put too much strength on it.
yeah,
Just say let
so
it go.
If you put strength in your hands, it actually is not going to work as well.
It's not gonna work.
So just kind of hold your hand up and then just kind of like let it shake.
Yeah, just like when your hands wet. Just put the water on
Yeah,
the
put
hand
the water
and
in your hands and be like, whoo.
Exactly.
Or think that you're fanning yourself, but the
Like
other
you're
way
hot.
around.
Uh-huh.
But the other way around.
That looks like you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
It's like you're gonna die.
All right, well, let's take a listen to the track, and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about the dance that we saw that looks a lot like Michael Jackson's dance. And then we might hint towards what might be coming next week,
Yes.
or we might not. We might or we might not. That depends on
Who
our
knows?
listeners. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the song for today. So since we talked a little bit about the shake dance, watch the video that we've already posted.
Yes, please.
Keep clicking, and then try to follow along of what Stephanie did once that part of the song comes out. So once that comes out, be ready for it and then start doing
exactly.
it.
And we didn't put on the slow-mo because that would be very weird.
Just look very
You'll be
weird.
like, yes. So please listen to the music, please listen to the beat, and just shake your hands.
Yeah, so just try and
easy.
follow along, and then we'll come back. So here we go. Teen Tops, 긴 생머리군요. Miss Right, and we'll see you guys after this. All right, so we're back. So how did everybody try the shake dance?
It's easy.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've noticed, I'm doing all over the place.
I know, it's like
Both hands
up.
both hands all over the place.
No, it's just one hand.
It's just one hand.
Yeah, I did little did the guys move like thing because it's Tin Top.
No, yeah. If you look at her choreography, Stephanie does a little bit more manly-like performances. So I think our guys will be quite comfortable with today's choreography.
Yeah, so I'm not angry when you see the video. I'm not smiling. It's just because I'm trying to be
more manly-like.
More manly, yes.
But to add a little bit more to the dance itself, she did say earlier that in between the na-na-nas, there's a little bit of break and they say, hey. And so you
hey.
Yeah, just put your hand down. Just say, hey.
No, it's not like you're prepared something.
Yeah.
Don't be gentle.
Yeah, don't be gentle.
Just like think like
think
there's
like
someone is like trying to give you a flower that you don't really like.
Say, hey, go away.
Just like go away.
Go away.
Oh, this is kind of mean.
Or you can think about it this way.
Think that you're used to it. It's like no.
Think about that you're a hip hopper. Think about like you're a hip hopper and be like, hey, yo, just be like, hey. Just throw it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything that I could compare this to.
Like hip hop?
I don't know.
All
right.
Anyways.
See, I'm not the expert here. You are.
No, you. Oh, well, come on.
Anyway.
You're just teasing.
All right. So moving on. Obviously, if you look up any articles on Teen Top, they're going to talk about two different point dances. Mm-hmm. And it was the gorilla dance that we did not cover today because we noticed that it wasn't getting enough power.
And Michael Jackson will be much more easier for everyone to follow.
Exactly.
You know.
In the main verse, as soon as the song starts, so as soon as the main verse starts off, you'll notice that the guys grab their heads and then they'll start, kind of walking.
Right.
Interestingly. Mm-hmm. That reminds us a lot about Michael Jackson. Yes. I know that a lot of the younger generation probably doesn't know a lot of Michael Jackson videos.
Really?
People that are born in the 90s do not know who he is.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Call me.
Apparently,
no, seriously, I can explain.
Apparently, there's a couple of artists that were born in '97 that are actually performing these days, and they don't know who Michael Jackson is.
They're born in '97.
Yes, they were born when SES was born.
Look at our PDs. She's like, what?
Okay, so this is who the member is. I saw her age, and I completely flipped out. It was D Unit's new member.
What?
D Unit's new member was born in '97. She was born when SES was born.
So.
She was born when SES was debuted.
Oh my goodness.
So she was born when SES debuted and Shinhwa debuted.
Wow. But she looks very mature. And she looks
she's
pro.
She's 16, 17.
Wow. What's going on, Korea?
So what happened is recently, just to call it a little bit of an age gap, I was trying to figure out how old 20 was earlier this week. 20 in Korean age right now is people who were born in 1994.
Okay, stop. I am going to cry. But actually, when we talk about Michael Jackson, because I'm friends with Brett Ratner, who's the director of Rush Hour and X-Men, and plus he did Prison Break. I know it was a huge hit in Korea, but I'm friends with him, and his best friend was Michael Jackson. So I heard a lot of good things. And Michael Jackson, Brett said he's always very happy. He is a very happy person.
Which you could
but
tell.
not very not because
he's not a people person.
Right. He wasn't comfortable going out when there are a lot of crowded people,
Of course. And I mean, obviously, to be of his stature and to be that much of a legend, I mean, it is hard. And with the negative press that was around him before he passed away.
Right. And he was
Yeah,
It
he was
tragic.
sick, and it was very tragic indeed. So I feel that to look at a lot of the videos that you see of him in the past, you see his dance moves and just the way that he studied dance in general.
Yeah, he's just born with it.
I think so. So to elaborate a little bit more on the dance that we figured that would be a good way to help a lot of our foreign listeners adapt to Teen Top's 긴생머리군요. Is so tell us a little bit about the dance itself. So obviously the guys are kind of grabbing their head, kind of motioning the Michael Jackson hat dance.
Right. So put your left hand, I will say,
Okay.
on just like cover your forehead, right?
Okay.
Like you're
Like you have a headache. Like you have a
like you
headache.
have a headache, like you have a fever.
Oh Lord.
But pretend that imagine there's a hat, like you said. Like
Okay, so
I
kind
said.
of like you're grabbing
It's
a
like
hat.
you're grabbing your head and put your other hand like spread it out. Yes.
Okay.
And just like put it down in the diagonal, like to the right.
Okay.
Down diagonal, and then when you move, as you move, just stamp your right leg. Right foot
Okay,
on the
so
ground. So we have to hear.
okay, you have to
this
hear
side,
the
like
stomp.
right. So you have to bang the floor.
Okay.
Actually, that banging floor, because of that, it gives a momentum. It gives a little bit of, accent.
Okay.
So it gives a little bit of a taste.
So you're kind of scooting on the dance floor.
You are scooting as you stamping your foot.
So you're using your foot as you stamp it to move forward a little bit. So you're kind of like, when you're at home and you have your socks on and you're on the carpet and you're just kind of like, you're
Exactly.
like, you don't want to move your feet. You're acting like you're in a sack or something. You know when we played like the potato sack games when we would run in those?
Oh my God. I hate those.
Yeah, you can get injured. But you know how you guys
My back
jump?
hurts.
You're not jumping, but you're kind of just hopping.
You are not jumping. Good point. Because your height cannot be changed.
Okay.
So you are actually, like, you're scooting.
So, to kind of
With the
explain, to explain to our listeners who might not know how to do this, so try and feel that you're trying to walk without bending your knees. I think that would be the best way to think about it.
It looks really, it can look very funny, but stamping that, just bend your right leg before you stamp your foot. That helps a little bit of give a little body angle, so it doesn't look funny. But practice with your both feet first, both legs, and then do it one leg.
Okay. So, just
If it's hard.
so have the picture of your ankles are tied and you kind of want to jump forward. So you're kind of like scooting forward.
Yes.
And then afterwards, if you get that feel down, then use your right leg, like Stephanie said, and then start stomping with it. So
Right.
stomp.
Bend your knees and then stretch and then stamp it.
Yeah, so stretch and stamp, and then as you stamp, it's going to help you go forward.
And, for the advance a little bit, if it's hard, just do it like that. But actually, the starting point will be your hip. It's from your pelvis.
Okay.
So you're actually scooting your pelvis. It gives a little, when the accents start, your pelvis have to move first.
Okay.
And then leg.
Okay. So to be a little bit more advanced, to kind of scoot
Give a
your
more-
behind.
Yes.
Scoot your behind in. So think like you're sucking in that tummy. So think like you're
Your
sucking
belly.
in your lower tummy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you have to put it out your pelvis, and then your hip and your leg follows. Now you know what I'm talking about,
no,
right?
I was thinking of pelvis. How can I explain pelvis? Everybody watched Gangnam Style's music video.
Exactly.
Then 노홍철, when
Oh my
so
goodness.
he does the pelvis dance.
He
So-
does the perfect
pelvis dance. So you're not going to be spreading your legs sideways, but what Stephanie's talking about is you have your feet put together, and all you need to do is like Dongchul did when he moved his pelvis
Right, but not
backward.
too much.
Not too much.
Not like that.
Not
Please
too
don't
much.
do that. But it gives us just 1/10 of that energy.
Yeah, 1/10 of the energy. But for those of you who are like, how do you move your pelvis? For those of you who want to get a picture of how to move your pelvis from back to front, that would
Watch
be...
note.
Yeah, but watch Dongchul.
But do it easy. Yeah, don't do too much.
Yeah, don't do too much.
Yeah, when you do that, it gives a more energy to move forward, so you can travel more.
Yeah, so if you see in the video, Stephanie starts off in the center of the video and then she moves sideways. So she goes left.
Travel.
Yeah, so she travels at least about 4 steps or so to the left. So as you see the video, whenever you do the choreography later, if you're still in the same place, something's gone wrong.
Right.
So if you're staying in the same spot, you need to work on something. Either you're not working your pelvis or you're not stomping in the right momentum.
Right. But it's very hard to see from the video, from the, because we have a camera angle for everything. But yes, travel more, because that's important. I know we're scooting and it's hard, but when you use that little hip accent, that it will help you to travel.
Okay, so travel a little bit more. You'll probably notice too on the video that because our studio is full of carpet, Stephanie, I'm surprised you didn't shock any of us as you came into the studio.
Why?
Because the friction off the carpet.
Yeah, so I'm like,
if you keep doing
so
that kind of
frustrating.
friction, then if you touch us, we'll get shocked.
You know what? Because this is like it's like worst floor.
Floor to dance on.
Because when I put my heels, it's so slippery.
Oh yeah,
It's like that.
Yeah.
So I can like break my head.
you're not gonna break your head.
But like, when I'm on my sneakers, like tennis shoes, it's very sticky. When I say like, because of the friction, it's like
it sticks.
it sticks.
So you can't really turn that well. So, a note to self: don't practice on carpet.
Don't
so
do that.
if you were in your house, try
Wouldn't.
not to practice on carpet. Don't practice on tile either, because if you do end up slipping, you're gonna
Oh my goodness.
you're gonna break your knee like I did.
Oh no.
You're gonna hurt your knee like I did.
Yeah. And one more point, the difference between Michael Jackson and Teen Top, the step, actually Teen Top, they shake your shoulder also. So it's okay to just do the steps, but when you're comfortable
they
with
do
it,
shake
they
it.
do little
They do a up and down with the
shoulders.
shoulders.
So add your it's easy. It's not hard. Don't freak out. So your right hand, right? Just put your left hand just like that. As you put your just put it in the forehead. Don't move. Just stop, right? But right hand, shake it up and down.
Yeah, so just think that
Just
you're
go
putting
up
your
and
yeah.
downward.
So as you're stomping, so think about it this way. When your right leg goes up, when you bend it, let your shoulders go up. And then when you stomp down, let your shoulders stomp down.
Yeah, but it's twice as
fast.
Twice as fast. So it's okay to do the slow version and fast version. It's okay. Because no one's gonna be, oh my god, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, just do whatever it's comfortable, but check the video, because I know the isolation will be the big part, because like your hands is like doing
Your hands are going all over the
thing,
place.
and your leg is like stamping. But yes.
So, I mean, obviously the video is helping. So, Stephanie did give us 2 big points today. And we did look at that, even though there is the gorilla dance in this as well, and the Teen Top members have been trying to promote that as a point dance, we decided that for our foreign listeners, since
Right.
Michael Jackson is a
Much
very
more,
adaptable icon, if you wanted to learn the choreography a little bit more
For
easily,
everyone.
it'll be a lot easier with that one. So, next week,
yeah, you will see very.
it's going to be quite funny.
interesting.
But okay, so our song for next week is going to be Gentleman, but there's not a lot of choreography.
no, and actually that choreography from Brown Eyed Girls.
Yeah, it is
So
pretty much a similar.
Kyne is actually featured in the music video, and she actually nailed it down because it's her own choreography. And yeah, we can all do it. So maybe like we should like bring our all staffs, member to the video, like our supervisor and our PD team, and
I think we should have our
shaking.
executive producer come in.
Exactly, that'd be so funny.
TJ, we need you into the studio.
So yes, check it out.
So maybe, yeah. So next week we're going to be doing Gentleman. How interesting is this video going to get? I have no clue. But
I have no clue.
exactly,
Because
I
it's
have
next
no
week.
clue. Exactly. All right, guys. Well, with that, it's already time for us to say goodbye. Thank you for all of your messages.
Thank
and
you so much.
If you
Just
do
keep
have,
it up.
Yeah, and if you have any more questions throughout the week, Stephanie is going to be accessing our message board to help you guys out. So,
oh, am I?
so in between, well, you don't want to?
No, I would love to, but
so-
really, yeah. Okay.
So any questions that you have on Dancing Queen throughout the week, if you just type in "Hey Stephanie," and then we'll forward the message on to
Seriously,
Stephanie.
any questions?
Yeah, any questions. It can be
I'll be
about
more than
Girls'
happy.
Days choreography, Kata's choreography, or even Teen Top's choreography.
Yeah, whatever. No, seriously, whatever that you want to ask, I'd be more than happy to answer it. So,
All right. Well, with that, we send you out of the studio. We'll see you next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.